Welcome back to Teshkid FX for another Hbar price prediction update, and in this video I'll be giving you the latest developments that have been happening here on the Hbar chart, which at the time of this recording has continued to hold below the 20-day MA here on the 4-hour chart. We have also continued to hold above a key area of support at around the $0.0566 mark. We have also continued to obey the Elliot structures, where I still believe that whatever we are seeing at the moment is a corrective structure to the lower side in the formation of these higher Elliot count 2, and its minimum target areas between the $0.067 mark and the $0.06 mark, which is within this yellow target area down here. We have almost fully maximized, and there are chances that very soon we are going to start an impulsive wave to the upper side in the formation of these larger Elliott wave count 3. And jumping to the 1-hour chart, where we also have a chart pattern that is in formation that has now given us a breakout to the upper side, and the chart pattern is a double bottom which has now given us a breakout to the upper side, and its minimum target areas at around the $0.0618 mark. We have almost fully maximized by getting a high at around the $0.0614 mark. And jumping back to the 4-hour chart for further analysis and also give you my next price targets here on the Hbar chart, first give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and also check out the channel membership. And allow me to continue with the video here on the 4-hour chart by first giving you a quick recap of what has been happening, where you can see that after making our lower low at around the $0.0356 mark, we started this massive bounce to the upper side obeying the Elliott wave structures, where you can see that I have this Elliott wave structure in yellow, having that as the first wave, then a wave 2, a wave 3, a wave 4, and then a wave 5, giving us a peak at around the $0.0988 mark. And after seeing the high for that wave 5, we completed an even larger Elliott wave count 1 to the upper side. And after seeing the formation of that first wave, I was expecting a corrective structure to the lower side in the formation of a larger Elliott wave count 2, and using the Fibonacci's, connecting them from the low of the first wave to the high of that wave 1, I was able to come up with a minimum retracement area to the lower side in the formation of that larger Elliott wave count 2 between the fib level 0.5 and the fib level 0.618, which is a target area at the moment we have almost fully maximized, and there are chances that we might have bottomed out in the formation of that larger Elliott wave count 2. And if that is the case, and assuming that Hbar is not going to give us one more leg down to the lower side in the formation of these higher Elliott wave count 2, we can be able to sketch out a target area to the upper side in the formation of these larger Elliott wave count 3 by connecting the trend-based Fibonacci from the low of the first wave to the high of that wave 1, then dragging the fibs to the low of the second wave, and that gives me a minimum target area to the upper side in the formation of that wave 3 at the fib level 1.618, and that is at around the $0.1563 mark, and that is the minimum that I'm expecting Hbar to do here on the long-term scenarios in the formation of that higher Elliott wave count 3. And that is the first possible scenario that we can expect here on the Hbar chart. That is assuming that the low for that second wave is in. But since we have lost the 20-day MA here on the 4-hour chart, we have another possible scenario over here where we can continue expecting further breakdown to the lower side in case we also lose our next key area of support at around the $0.0566 mark. And in case such a move plays out and we lose that key area of support, maybe even see a retest of that key area of support, then I'll be watching our next area on the Fibonacci's, which is the fib level 0.78, which is the lower side of this yellow target area to the lower side in the formation of that higher Elliott wave count 2, which perfectly lies at around the $0.06 mark. And in case the breakdown continues, then I'll be expecting that key area on the Fibonacci's to give us support and also continue holding within this yellow target area for us to still say that whatever we are seeing is the corrective structure to the lower side in the formation of that higher Elliott wave count 2. And as long as we are holding within the yellow target area, then there are chances that very soon we are going to start gearing up in the formation of these higher Elliott wave count 3, and also expect another 5 wave structure in formation within the formation of these larger Elliott wave count 3, having the wave 5 fully maximizing our target areas to the upper side in the formation of that wave 3. And that is what I'm expecting here on the short-term scenarios. And before I give you the long-term scenarios that I'm expecting to play out, we can first take a look at the indicators, where on the RSI you can see we are trading at around the 41 mark. meaning we have massive room for us to fully support higher prices in case we continue gearing up. But in case the breakdown continues, that movement will still be supported on the RSI. Also taking a look at the market, we have been able to print a bullish cross, fully supporting higher prices in the formation of that wave 3, and jumping to the daily chart for further analysis and also give you the long-term scenarios that I'm expecting to play out. Here on the daily chart, you can see that Hbar, from these low prices that we had been trading within, we saw that massive bounce to the upper side, seeing the all-time high at around the $0.58 mark in what I'm terming as that first wave to the upper side. And after seeing the all-time high, we started the bear market, where we had been seeing lower prices in this ABC corrective structure in a move that gave us a low at around the $0.0356 mark. And after seeing that low in that ABC corrective structure, we saw the low for that higher Elliot wave count 2, and I believe soon we are going to start gearing up in the formation of these higher Elliot wave count 3 that I expect in the formation or here on the long-term scenarios, where I have minimum target areas at the fib level 1.618, and that is at around the $0.9768 mark, and that is the minimum that I'm expecting Hbar to do on the long-term scenarios and also on the short-term scenarios. So let's be patient and see how that plays out, and I'll be keeping you updated.